In the world of football, dreams are born every single day. They start in crowded neighborhoods and on dusty fields, where kids chase worn-out balls and believe the impossible is within reach. But the mathematical reality is brutal. Out of the millions of players starting every year, the numbers filter down until almost nothing remains. Only one node survives. The process ends with a single captain lifting the World Cup into the sky, while billions watch. Reaching that height requires overcoming statistical odds that border on the impossible. This difficulty is why a true global disruptor is so rare. In 2022, Morocco broke the established order of world football. They eliminated Belgium, they conquered Spain, and outlasted Portugal, systematically removing the traditional favorites. This wasn't down to luck. Morocco relied on a specific combination of defensive organization and transition speed that the European giants couldn't solve. The question now is whether Qatar was a historical outlier or the first step in a permanent shift in power. Morocco enters 2026 carrying the expectations of the African and Arab worlds. They are testing whether their 2022 blueprint can be sustained at the highest level of the sport. Standing in their way is a nation where football is the primary cultural and national identity. Brazil has won 5 World Cups, a record built on the individual brilliance of Pelé, Ronaldo, and Ronaldinho. That lineage continues into the modern context with players like Neymar, who carry the DNA of a team that expects to dominate every time they touch the pitch. This history creates a constant demand from the Brazilian public. For them, any result other than a trophy is considered a failure. This creates the ultimate collision: Morocco's disciplined, rising system against the most successful footballing culture on Earth. Imagine this match taking place in summer 2026 at MetLife Stadium, with the eyes of hundreds of millions fixed on New York City. To project the outcome, we used advanced models that analyze football as a series of data points rather than emotions. We tracked player performance metrics, goal scoring efficiency, and pressing intensity for every athlete on both rosters. The simulation also factored in team chemistry and defensive organization, creating geometric links between players to see how they would maintain their shape during 90 minutes of play. The machine ran thousands of different iterations, testing every possible substitution and tactical shift. Running a data simulation is the only way to see if Morocco's modern tactical discipline can actually dismantle Brazil's generational talent. The AI's calculation shows a match defined by jagged shifts in momentum, rather than a steady lead for one side. The data points to a high-volatility game, where specific tactical breakdowns lead to sudden goals and rapid counterattacks. While the AI handles the numbers, these results reflect the real-world physical conditioning and strategic sacrifices made by both teams over the last 4 years. To understand why the simulation produced these specific results, we have to look at the path both nations took to reach the 2026 final. This is Morocco versus Brazil, the FIFA World Cup 2026 final, as imagined by artificial intelligence. The simulation is ready. Let's see how the numbers play out on the pitch.